Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Elena, and I'm here to introduce you Life Patch, the future of skin wound care. And I apologize for the next slide, but this is an ulcer. It's really, really painful, and it does not heal over the time unless it requires a continuous monitoring and medication. And just in Italy, 600,000 of patients are affected every year. And that happens because of really common problems such as diabetes or bad alimentation in general, bed sores mainly related to elderly population, and vasculopathies given by an unhealthy lifestyle. But the greatest problem with infection, with ulcers, are infections, patient silent killer. Indeed, 30% of ulcers get infected, and when this happens, the healing process, it takes at least 1 year. And in 90% of cases, infection leads to amputation. And very sadly, often amputation means death. This is because actual solutions such as bandages and cream directly applied on the wound are definitely not lifesavers. Because, first of all, they are ineffective, then they are not based on patient need, and they are really cost intensive. Just think about 1 day of hospitalization for a clinic per patient costs around 800 euro. Moreover, key opinion leaders state that a solution able to detect the infection and in the same time deliver a personalized therapy could save thousands of lives every year. And that's why we created Life Patch. When a patient has an ulcer, thanks to a portable device, we are able to scan the ulcer. The portable device is integrated with an algorithm able to measure all the wound's parameters. Then, all the data goes on a platform where a 3D model which perfectly fits the shape of the ulcer is created. The platform is also connected with a 3D printing machine, which 3D prints the patch using a special resin composed by antiviral drugs and infection marker. Then the patch is applied on the wound. And when an infection occurs, it changes color, starting delivering the drugs directly on the wound surface and healing the ulcer and the infection. So, in the last 20 weeks, we were able to create a very effective and simple solution, improving a lot patients' life. By scanning the wound, we can reduce the patient hospitalization, and by 3D printing, we can improve the healing rate. By delivering directly on the wound surface, we can drastically reduce the number of medication visits required. And finally, by changing its color, Life Patch can halve the amputation and mortality risk. And this solution is provided by a multi-competential team, not just made by engineers, but also by business specialists who were able to come up with a very simple revenue model, validated by assessing key opinion leader from Associazione Italiana Ulcere Cutanee. Basically, it works like that. It's a service. So patient gets scanned in clinics, then physician upload all the data on a platform, then Life Patch is printed and sent it back to the clinic. And all of that has an average price of 200 euro per patch, depending, of course, on the gravity of the wound. But in order to do that, a tranche of investment are required. A first initial investment just for proving our concept, and then a second round for clinical trials, regulation and certification, go-to-market and customer acquisition, in order to reach our final goal of defeating all deadly skin disease. And this is Life Patch, caring and saving lives. Thank you.